You all know what time it is? It's another month, it's another release for Armory 3D. Today we have a much smaller release. We only have 40 new pull requests this time. Whereas we went at a really fast pace previously, we've slowed down now, but we have some very important and impressive new updates. The biggest one is the new way of creating and sharing logic. We have this new grouping system that makes Armory and writing and doing logic nodes inside of Armory 3D much more similar to doing things like the shader editor. We can create our own custom group nodes, and I've made a whole video going in detail. Right now it's available, you can watch it on the channel right now, it's live. So you can go check that out if you're not sure how to use this. It's an incredible tool that's really going to accelerate your workflow and your ability to create and share using logic nodes in Armory 3D, and it's a real game changer. This is not to be underestimated. We have also a brand new feature and a brand new node to accompany it, the clear console feature. So you have a little checkbox here that you can click, and that will clear the console automatically. And we also have a node so we can clear the console, and we can also do a bunch of things like generating and printing things in the console, and so we don't have all this stuff in the way, and it's much easier to basically debug and check a bunch of things in your game. Talking about debugging, we have an updated way of watching different nodes inside of Armory 3D. Now Armory 3D always had this feature where we can click a node, go to the end panel, go down to Armory, and here you have the ability in the Armory panel to click watch. And now when we go and activate the debug console and play the game, we have this new panel that shows up that says watch. Now when you select the panel, we have the node that is being selected and also the different properties, and you can see it being updated live, and basically just check on the values and properties of that node while running the game. We also have a bunch of fixes, changes and new nodes inside of this new version of Armory 3D. The first node I want to talk about is the caps lock. We can now access the caps lock and use that to code inputs. This is really cool. It's a key that had been missing for a while, I'm not sure why, but it's here now. We also have a brand new node, and this is the get canvas text node. Now this allows you to get the text from a canvas UI element. Now this is something that came out last month but wasn't accessible until this month. So small issue there, but it's fixed now, so you can now use the node without any problems. Now we also have the ability to manipulate and control raycasting much more efficiently because we have the input sockets added to our new raycast node for both the convex and the basic raycast. So that's just really cool because now we can control the different input types, whereas before it wasn't actually controllable. So really cool stuff. We have 4 new bounties still available. The bloom has already been done. It's an amazing bloom system. Hopefully some developers out there might have a look and try to develop one of these 4 other bounties. There's $100 on the line for anybody who can do it. And that's it for this month's release of Armory 3D. As usual, there are a bunch of bug fixes, a bunch of different changes, but it's a smaller release this month. It's a bit more calm in the ocean, but hopefully we'll get a bunch more changes coming up. And like I said, we have a huge new update to how coding is going to be done with logic nodes in the future of Armory 3D. So go check out this video right here about how to use node groups inside of Armory 3D. It really is going to change everything.